I wanted to get to the 9 o'clock hour. And that was LA Knight and his entrance with his referee shirt under his vest.
That looked ridiculous. Come on.
But it's supposed to. Because then everybody, oh, look at LA Knight, man. He don't give a shit. And then it's the NXT title match with Ilja against Dominick Mysterio. Rhea Ripley is in the corner. And we love Ilja because he has the great facials and he's a great worker. And at his size, he's like the Tasmanian devil where you can, it's not just like he's one of the buckaroos popping up from everything. It looks like it's hurting him, but the one thing about his presentation, does the Zsa Zsa Gabor robe fit his, shouldn't he be out there in like a fucking, I don't know, a Russian farmer's outfit or something? I don't know. But that robe just tickled me. And it enveloped him, all the fluffiness and the feathers and everything.
I'm happy whenever you see a male wrestler in a robe nowadays. You never see it anymore.
That's true. It is refreshing. But I like this. Ilja's throws, his style, we've talked about it. It's different, but it's interesting. And Dominick, it was clearly the heel here, obviously, but he knows how to work as a heel. And his work, to me, is greatly improved. Remember, I said the other day I'd have watched it if I could tell, but he had one of the acrobatic opponents. Well, here, you can tell they still gave it the WWE treatment where they go to the break in 2 minutes. But when they came back to the meat of the match, this is where I thought that the crowd decided they're going to take over because they started doing the nonstop when the guys are trying to have the match because LA Knight's the referee. And then later on, when Ilja started making his comeback, the crowd at one point started chanting, "You fucked up," and I think at Dominick. But again, they had to bleep him. And with Ring of Honor, when we went on Sinclair, I came out at the start of the night. You may have been there a few and said, "Hey, we want you to cheer, boo, yell, scream, express yourself however you want, but don't make it to where we can't use this on television. This is important to us. And we can't afford to post everything. So if you want to be on television, don't say fuck." And I don't know why they don't do that here because this is getting to be a thing everywhere now. And they're going to have problems with the networks because they're already trying to bleep it and can't. Anyway, Ilja has a lot of fire. And finally, he made his big comeback and boom, boom, boom. And he hit his power bomb in his forearm, and then suddenly here came Finn and Funko, 2 other members of the Judgment Day, and LA Knight dumped them. But then here was Trick. You remember Trick? He was Carmelo's friend last time we watched.
He was bout it, I think.
He was bout it. Well, he finally got here, and then he was with it, and he grabbed Rhea off the apron. And Ilja hit a big elbow, 1, 2, 3, and got a big pop beating Dominick. And again, that was a good deal, and LA Knight served his purpose. And then, LA powders, and Dominick is gone, and Corbin comes out to confront Ilja, but Dominick Dijakovic comes from behind and levels Ilja before Corbin can get to him and tells Corbin he's mine. So we kind of branched off back into NXT business there.
It was a good match. I think, unfortunately, this is where some of the, not inadequacies, but some of Dominick's, lack of polish in the ring come out in moments like this. Maybe it wasn't the perfect opponent for him, but I think it was good, and I think also it's good Dominick being here, because he kind of has been brought up on the main roster. I think being in NXT can only help him. Not being in NXT like full-time, but going down there and working as one of the main guys on the show is something that really helps him. Rhea obviously helps him a lot. Rhea had a very interesting look this night with her hair. Good match, and again, LA Knight is being presented now as if not the top babyface in the company, up there on an equal tier with a Cody Rhodes or a Jey Uso.